What it do, all y'all, everyone, anyone, no one, the fuck at all. This shit pointed that. Alright. I guess I don't need to confirm the date with my phone. I already know. It's the day after Easter, which landed on 4/20 this year. I didn't get high though, because I got high on Friday. I only get high on Fridays now. I used to get high every day, all day, but yeah. I've been dreaming, so I'm really glad to have dreams back. So yeah, I just get high on Friday, stoned, faded out, lit, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, it's fucking April 21st, Monday as fuck, 2025. And I want to play this guitar because I just do. Maybe I can get that fucking chord to sound right. So I just stop it there, I guess. I mean, I like answering. Get the strings on or your fingers on the strings right where they need to be at the right time. Got it somewhat right, I guess, once already. So I could do other chords. I just do that. Go to which one though? Guess it'll count for something. I guess that counts. And I guess I'm a gang member, right? I'm part of the MS-13. Man, fuck you. The fuck is that shit all about? There's more fucking goddamn fucking Aryan Brotherhood gang members than there are fucking MS-13 gang members. But you don't see any of those fucking crackers on the goddamn airplanes going to fucking El Salvador. Why is that? They're gang members, even though it's not against the law to be a gang member. It's against the law to fucking do things in the name of a gang. Rob people, rape women, or fucking beat the shit out of people for their money. Shit that gang members do. But to just say, hey, you got a nautical star tattoo, you're in a fucking gang, that's fucking ridiculous. I just gotta say it because I'm covered with ink, but it's a fucking lizard. Come on now. And again, I'm white, so it doesn't count. If you're white, then I guess it doesn't matter. It's specifically a racist fucking thing that they're doing. If you're brown and you have tattoos, a Michael Jordan silhouette? What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. It reeks of bullshit, is what it reeks of. And I'm just gonna point it out because I'm covered in fucking tattoos. And I have Baphomets and skulls and all kinds of shit like that. And I'm almost certain that they would fucking think that that's a fucking gang tattoo. But even if you don't have a criminal record, you're still a gang member. How the fuck does that work? Well, it doesn't work. It works to make you look like a fucking piece of shit. That's for sure. Anyway. Oh boy, let's see. This is gonna get a lot worse. that'll count for something. Alright, don't do that, because this shit's gonna get all fucking feedbacky as fuck. Yeah. Alright, that'll count. Even though that fucking chord didn't come through very well, so it didn't sound very good, at least to me. I don't know. I know I'm making shit up, but it's always the same shit that I make up. So, I don't know. Maybe one of these days I'll actually go out of my way to learn how to play something. But I always found it kind of like, why would you, like, oh, I can play Stairway to Heaven, like, perfect. Like, yeah, but that's already been played and made by the fucking motherfuckers that can do it the best. So why would, you know, I guess. So you can hear it, but you can hear it by playing it on Spotify or whatever. I don't know, I'm just more into like doing shit that I can do on my own, even though everything's already been played in some shape, form, or another. I guess if I hadn't fucked it up, then it could have been longer. Yeah, that's the shit I made up when Kamala was running. But now I guess it'll just be to represent the fucking hope, you know, that we're gonna beat this malignancy. We have a malignancy within, and we're fucking fighting it, and we're gonna beat it. We will survive. This shit's gonna be in the past. And we're like, man, remember that when that con man tried to fucking destroy our fucking country? Remember that? Yeah, that was some shit. There will be collateral damage, but that's like when you excise a fucking brain tumor. Some of the brain has to come with it, and so you lose that. And those are going to be the people who continue to fucking gaslight and bootlick and fucking, yeah. So once the malignancy has been fucking beaten, they'll be gone, but yeah, I don't know. It'll probably be mostly boomers, so, you know, because they're old, they're going to die. So you can't outrun time. No one fucking can. No one gets out of this alive. That's just a fact. And luckily, we're young, so we'll be able to live long enough to see that shit die. I look forward to it. So anyway. That's not a full song or whatever, but something like that. Upbeat. You've beaten the cancer. Alright, shut up. Before I just started talking and it got all feedbacky. Yeah, I sound like shit. Rot with mistakes. for something. Yeah, I'm gonna go walking with my wife today, so I don't have a grip of time to cut the shit up. So that'll be enough. I didn't play on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know why. Just because I was enjoying the fucking weekend. I think we're done with the snow, so that's good. Maybe spring will be here soon. Maybe the hummingbirds will be here this week. I don't know. Gotta put out the feeders. Yeah. So yeah, until tomorrow. Later on.